we doing? I
It is serious business. We've given it extensive coverage today, and we'll continue covering it tomorrow. One additional topic I do want to get your answer on is Representative Grijalva, who wants to do with Jeffrey Epstein.
Well, the House is not on the floor doing business this week, but we will do it immediately, early next week, as soon as everyone returns to town. We have to have everybody here, and we'll swear her in.
Because of that very same Supreme.
And she'll be a productive member of Congress. We look forward to that.
All right, Speaker.
All right, let's do the Ross Douthat debate. Now, the original title for this video was different. The original title for this video was different. I forget what it was, but now they changed it. There's an accompanying New York Times piece with this as well. For those of you who don't know, Ross Douthat, of course, is a right-winger. He's a conservative, but he's supposed to be like, and he's not even like an anti-Trump conservative, if I'm not mistaken. I'm pretty sure he's like, at least like either Trump agnostic or pro-Trump. I can't remember now. But Ross Douthat is a. Did you request that they change it? No, I didn't. They do that all the time. They will come out with like a crazy fucking title, and then people section piece. Remember, MAGA body. But.
Hi, GG. How are you? I was kind of distracted last night, but I don't remember if I saw you at Rick's last night. I don't think I saw you.
I think.
Or did you say good night?
Conservatives
I don't
have
know.
a really great way of designing a narrative that makes sense to as broad of an audience.
Anyways, I have about an hour and a half to play,
Yes.
so I'm gonna get busy.
A little bit better at it, to be fair.
Start plugging away at some tunes.
Hassan Piker has no filter, or at least that's the generous way to describe his marathon streak.
I'm doing pretty good. GG, thanks. I'm getting kind of like getting ready to go to the concert, to go to the festival tomorrow.
And we're gonna get into that.
To see some bands. I just want. I'm most excited to see Yngwie tomorrow because I've never seen Yngwie. I like Dream Theater. I've already seen them a couple of times before. I'm just psyched to see Yngwie.
Who don't know what a Twitch streamer is. So I want you to tell me what a Twitch streamer is.
You had a Zoom meeting with Japan? That sounds interesting.
I'm a little bit unique to the space because I cover politics. I do.
And I want to make sure I want to get there early because in order to get a good position to get up stage, to get in front stage, you have to get there early and you got to stay there. You got to like plant your flag in a certain spot and you got to stay there. And I want to get right up front to see Yngwie. I want to get right up front, so I'm going with my brother. I'm gonna tell my brother I want to go. Let's get there a little bit early. You know.
Edited and cut up and turned into the product, right? But when you
all right, let's go. Let's continue.
Like what?
belittle someone like myself wouldn't do this at all.
Hello, Life Buzz.
I think what he wanted to do. I think what he wanted to do instead was
play Jimi Hendrix. I don't know any Jimi Hendrix. Sorry, I don't know any Jimi Hendrix.
Constant presence in politics, but like my advocacy revolves around.
I think I have played Jimi Hendrix before, though. I mean, I could probably figure it out.
User 47. That's not really. You say something, right?
Well, I don't know if I would say that.
No.
But sometimes it's complementary information that's coming in, so it's almost like a hive mind that can.
There's some Rob Zombie. Yeah. Yeah, I have my I guess if I switch to the pickup.
The veracity of the information that I'm looking at is a big part of what I do.
Yeah, I could play. I'll play some Rob Zombie.
Is sift through the misinformation.
I do have
a big part of what I do. is also
a
just
set
going through all
playlist
that.
though
And
that you can look through.
Also trying to instill some sense of media literacy in the audience. So I explain it as I'm holding your hand through the journey of reading the news.
Do you take a bathroom break? What's your...
I do.
How many
I do.
bathroom
I
breaks
get
do you take?
I don't know.
Okay.
But my there are some people who do that time my bathroom breaks.
Okay.
And I think
Okay.
so.
What
it
about
can range
food?
anywhere from
I don't even
Yeah.
know how long the bathroom breaks are, actually.
the bathroom breaks range from 22
Okay, all right,
seconds
you're
to
gonna tell me.
sometimes a minute and 10.
Okay.
But
And
I'm away from the screen for a brief moment.
Yeah.
And oftentimes I'll just have like the video running, like the live video feed running. And I'll stay tuned to it so that I'm not like missing anything. I'll have my father, who comes and stays with me over a certain period of time, make me.
Take two. Take two.
is not the case if you sit down and write a column, I assure you, right? Like, it's a physical experience.
After the ecstasy ain't over there.
basically claw back autonomy for the everyday person.
Now you want to hear Stygian Fair?
Hopefully give them more
Alrighty.
voice in their workplace and also in the political process as well, and slowly but surely yield more equality.
I have to,
I think that we should significantly scale back and the endless wars that we engage in,
That's a good start, but fundamentally, we want to be democratic socialist, but with an emphasis on the socialism. Like, how far do you want to take the transformation of America?
Okay. So it's not just the transformation of America. I think it's the transformation of global politics in its entirety. I think that capitalism
I gotta adjust the audio in a way where I can hear the track. I just can't hear the track. Turn down the guitar.
Abundant harvests nigh. Serpents from dirt awaken, trees dream of green crowns. Future seeds to be planted to soil into blood bad. The sun on an oxen drawn carriage from the netherworld's arise. Bonfires lit famine and frost. By festivities are ushers away. Clear blue skies, all safe from harm's way. Into the light, are we more than shadow play? Main lines in question, monolith pulse worldwide. Into shrines, meridians, God send our minds. A new dawn approaches, Earth Mother bring life. We join the procession to stone-clad mound. The sun on an oxen-born carriage from the netherworld's arise. Bonfires with famine and priceless famine and frost. By festivities are ushered away. Clear blue skies, all safe from harm's way. Into the light, are we more than shadow play? Clear blue skies, all safe from harm's way. Into the light, occupy the imagination that experiments with ease. If you could taste it, it might be addictive, where life will crush those who defy. Will be abolished.
Midnight Drive backing track? Alright, let's see if I can look for it. If I can find it then. how it gives a demonstration of the guy who ate up the track. This is how he plays it. Maxwell. Possessed. I remember Possessed like 7 churches. I remember 7 churches. I don't know any Possessed offhand, and I don't know any Jason Becker. Sorry, dude, I'm not that good. I do have a playlist you can look through if you want me to play something for you. I do take general requests. You know, I prefer people to choose from the list.
I'm hungry like
Yeah, Sales of Sharon, I can kind of do it. Not exactly, but my version, I can do my version of it. I have two backing tracks for Sales of Sharon. One with the vocals, one without the vocals. I like playing the track with the vocals though. extra reverb that I'm getting. Queensryche. Queensryche. Okay. Queensryche. Queensryche coming right up.
This is the quote. Unlike Al-Qaeda or ISIS, Hamas does not advocate for universal jihad. It is focused solely on the liberation of Palestine from Zionist fundamentalism, parentheses apartheid, and the end of the state of Israel. November 4th, 2023. Now,
where is
that Eric Chaffetz, who is Jewish himself, said there is actually conditional of the offensive. As a matter of fact, it's the exact opposite. It is what you need from college professors. You need honesty and truth from educators in these esteemed institutes of higher learning like Cornell. What he is saying is factual.
Where's my Queensryche? How come I can't find
This
it?
is not an
Oh, there. Is that it? What?
This is just a fact. He is describing a fact. But to the broader audience, that fact
I'm having a hard time finding my Queensryche track. Where did it go? Let's see if I can just find another back. Oh, let's try this one.
Your soul slipped away. It belongs to the queen of the rock. You're fading away. No, no, no. The queen of the rock. You're slipping away. Yeah, the queen of the rock.
See, that sucks. I constantly have to always adjust the volume because each track's individual volume is different. Oh wait.
Don't slam the door on your way out. Don't leave without saying goodbye. Another long distance, not alone. You leave me wanting, always leave me wanting more. Last word today, you're coming home to stay. Wouldn't that be nice for a while? But now my takeout food is growing cold, and the candles burn a hole in the floor, and I'm still waiting for the rain of the phone. I'm all alone, and it's a night.
Let's Frank, welcome in. I'll repost my list again. I have a few more songs I can play before I gotta go. Alright, I'll play Painkiller after this. I'm gonna play March first. Right on, reference. If you like that song, credit Juji. Juji came up with that. She came up with that track. Well, the chances are, Judy, that I'm probably gonna play your track anyways. You probably don't have to request it. Give me a moment real quick. I gotta call somebody back. Hold on. Ay, 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 ay. Alright, I'm gonna play one more track, and after that I gotta go. I'm going to play another Juji track. This is another Juji specialty track. Ah, it's too bad. I kind of want to keep playing. I don't feel like I'm done yet, but I gotta go. I gotta go do something. But all right. I'll see you guys over at probably at Rick's later. I know Reference Frame. I know you're a new. I think you're a new fan of Rick Renstrom. I mean, everybody loves the guy. He's fantastic. He's personally one of my favorite guitar players for a multitude of reasons. It's just not because you know, it's a mixture of everything. It's like he's got the best sound, he's got the best original tunes, he's got the best playing skills, you know. It's a multitude of reasons. But thanks for hanging out, but I gotta go, guys. Alright? I'll see you guys later. Alright? Bye.